thank you for sharing your point of view. I think that takes courage in a class like this. And I think we might be talking past each other a little bit, because I think you're saying that you stand for choice, and I think a lot of us are saying that we stand for choice, whether it is, choice to wear the hijab or choice not to wear the hijab. I think many of us can at least agree on some of those points, that the issue at point is choice to do something or choice not to do something. And I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit more about, you said in the beginning that you have kind of a difficulty with parts of globalization, that it's in your face all the time, McDonald's in Mecca. And I'm wondering if choice is a central point of that, if then part of your being a practicing Muslim would be that you could just not choose to go into McDonald's, or you could rally people who believe like you to get McDonald's kicked out of that particular city.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. See, the thing is, what I'm saying is that this is what people see as globalization. Is I don't mind having McDonald's Mecca personally. I think it's actually a very cheap way of eating, and it provides choice. You can go eat the shawarma, or you can eat the McDonald's. I don't have a problem with that. I'm saying this is what people see it as, that it's an invasion of other just global companies that are taking over economically. They're not seeing the other parts of it. They're not seeing globalization as something that could be a two-way street that involves more than economy. So I use that example just because of the MM. But
could you offer an example of something that then you would see as a fruitful example of globalization going?
I think the World Trade Organization with the trade issues, with a little bit of tweaking here and there, I think that's a very good example of how you utilize strengths of countries. Unfortunately, some countries go into negotiations, and a friend of mine works in the World Trade Organization, not knowing exactly what they should be doing, and therefore getting the wrong advice and then ruining their own economies. So there are great examples of globalization. I don't think mainstream people outside of maybe Harvard, Yale, and the Beltway would understand that. So this needs to be part of their collective understanding of what globalization is versus the McDonald's in Mecca. It's just about somebody else coming in and putting their shop in my place and me losing economic activity. Does that explain?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.